Passive solar energy applications. Heat storage. Sunlight cannot be obtained for a whole day, hence its energy should be preserved to maintain warm weather inside a building. It needs thermal walls, a concrete floor, a cistern, and a waterfall. This heat storage is also known as thermal mass, which is used in subarctic regions where sunlight cannot be obtained for long terms. Insulation. Insulation from heat energy is done in passive solar systems in order to curb the leakage of heat. Passive solar buildings use this insulation process sometimes. Double glazing window. A window that is built by insulating glass is known as a double glazing window. There are two or more window panes that have a space in between them to stop heat flow across the window panes. This space sometimes is filled with argon that gives a good insulation effect. This is one of the well-known passive solar energy examples. Equator-facing glass. This is also one of important passive solar energy examples. Reflective coatings of the windows and uses of multiple panes of a window decreases effective passive solar energy. Roof angle glass and skylights. Skylights are used to increase the intensity of the solar energy. It depends upon the angle of incidence of the roof. In the winter season, the sun remains low in the horizon, making the angle of incidence of the roof parallel to the glass in the morning and afternoon. For this reason, maximum energy reflects off. In summer, the angle of incidence of the roof remains perpendicular to the glass, which in turn helps in obtaining the maximum solar energy. Angle of incidence of solar energy. The amount of solar energy that is obtained by us depends upon the angle of incidence of the solar energy. Computer software that is based on passive solar energy helps in detecting the best combinations of angle of incidence and the maximum energy obtained. Operable shading and insulation devices. Equator-facing glasses transfers more heat on winter day and night. Heat that is stored on the surface of the Earth is the reason behind thermal lag. These shading and insulation devices can be operated and controlled by automation systems that have the capabilities of monitoring temperature, time, performance of solar energy, etc. Materials and colors reflecting and absorbing. To what extent passive solar energy can be absorbed is also determined by the exterior colors. Materials and colors absorb and reflect solar energy. Sustainable gardening. These types of gardening do not cause harm to nature and culture. Precautionary measures are followed by them. This used to use conservation and preservation hierarchy. They also use a collaborative and ethical approach. Sustainable landscaping. It is designed to keep balance with climate and environment. It is eco-friendly in nature. It usually prevents air, water, and soil pollution and reduces wastes. Resources and energy are conserved in this type of landscaping. Sustainable landscape architecture. In this type of architecture, economic well-being, social equity, and environmental protections are maintained. Passive solar lighting systems. These systems help in getting natural light and reduce the use of artificial lights. A building should be designed in a proper way and windows should be made at the right places to collect light. A drawback of this system is many windows can lead to excessive heat absorption or excessive heat loss. Passive solar water heating systems. Passive solar energy can be used in many ways to heat water for domestic purposes. These types of systems do not use pumps or any other electrical or mechanical equipment to collect or store heat. They are very cost-effective in nature. Skyscrapers. Passive solar energy techniques are being used in the skyscrapers. The large surface areas of the skyscrapers are used to increase their efficiency. Thermal mass is used to stop fluctuations of temperature inside the building. This is one of the most important passive solar energy examples. Types of passive solar energy. There are 4 types of passive solar energy that are written below. Direct passive solar systems. The space inside a direct-type passive solar system acts as the collector, absorber, and distributor of heat. In this type of a system, more thermal mass is required to prevent fluctuations of temperature within a building. Indirect passive solar systems. The thermal mass located in this type of a system stops solar radiation from entering the building, and there is no direct heating in this. There are 2 types of indirect passive solar systems. Thermal storage walls. This is one type of indirect passive solar system. These walls are usually located behind the south-facing glass. They absorb the heat indirectly and release it within the building at night. Solar roof systems. This is another type of indirect passive solar system. It is mostly used in desert environments to manage the temperature of water stored on the roof. This is another one of most important passive solar energy examples. Hybrid direct or indirect passive solar systems. In this type of a system, solar radiation is not stopped from being entered into the building. Sunlight can enter through double-glazed windows. Isolated passive solar systems. In this type of a solar system, the indoor space of a building is completely isolated from the collector and storage of heat. Please visit our website lambdageeks.com for more articles on technology, engineering, mathematics, and various other domains. Scientific calculator and many more other tools.